feel like we should be a little more concerned about the landing there too, right? Like we just fell hundreds of feet. That's fine. He mad. Oh, great. Some Dragon Ball Z stuff here. Go nuts. And this is... Whoa. Now, you might be asking the question, what the hell? That's fair. That's fair. I don't have an answer for you. So there's two different places we can attack Smithy, the head and the body. And in the background is a bunch of dead Smithies. I don't know what that means. I don't know why there's hundreds of his heads. It could be a whole line of Smithies like boosters. I don't know. I don't have answers for you, okay? I'm just trying to play the game. I don't remember if our boosts carry over or not, so we'll play it safe. Kind of a good song, by the way. So he changes his head into different forms, and the different forms do different things. This one has high physical defense and attack, so it hits hard. Resists physical damage pretty well. Got the Juno boost Juno. Mistake. Mistakes were made. He's got a Juno-like weapon. Oh no. The group hug. If you hit him so often in certain places, he'll change the head. This is a magic one. It looks a lot like Emperor Palpatine. Has an electric attack, a lot like Emperor Palpatine. It's also super weak to physical damage, so now that his body is disabled, he's not getting 2 attacks per turn. We're going to unload him his head. See the lightning shoot out of his fingertips there? So watch this damage. And then watch Mario's. 600? Not quite. 500 though. I still like this attack, even though it's only a single target. When it looks like it hits more than one. It's cool looking and it does good damage. I don't remember what this form is. But his body's still disabled, so we're just going to attack it. It looks like a demonic Kirby locked inside of a cage. His body's free, so we're going to go ahead and disable that. Shredder. I believe that's the debuff move. I think we saw Culex using it too. I never did Juno boost Juno, did I? So we really only lost to Mario. Oh no, sir, no. No, sir. Techno party. Everything's a techno party, by the way. So this could be bad. Not time that right. Oh, look at the bone. Eh. Mario, you do what you do best. Wreck fools. What do we got for magic points here? 37. That's really not what I want at all. There we go. We are not going to hit this correctly at any point during this playthrough. Because again, I don't know when the timing is and what the timing boost does. Does it do a second target? I don't know. We've discussed it before and I still have no idea. Alright, you know. So get your defense up because you just got wrecked. Mario's taking some hits. Have to be mindful of our flower points. So we still have another, I don't know, 4 or 5 group heals left. 5, 6, somewhere in there. Hey. Hey. Where are we at? 27. So sick. 1 damage. Good work, Mario. Should have changed out of his form. I guess I should just be content Geno boosting Mario and leaving it with that. Because that is cutting into our potential heals. But we have lots of items, so, you know, we don't actually have to worry about it that much. Burning with power. Body's back. It's like in boxing, you know, you take away the body, you take away the punches. You take away his will to keep on fighting in his heart. We know, we just talked about not boosting again until this form is gone, so... Ah, yes, this one. I remember this one, but I still don't remember what this one does either. I only remember the heavy physical and the heavy magical one. Let's hit it and see. Oh my god. I hope he didn't have a seizure just now. Now Mario is super poisoned. Looks like this version counterattacks then. Let's boost. Now since he's resistant, we'll go back to the body. Could be using spells, but we don't have a lot of single target damage without Mal in the party. Oh my, that did 52 damage to the princess. What is this world coming to? Alright. So we're going to take this turn then. Use a royal syrup. And that should solve our problem for the remainder of the fight. Mario will keep doing some damage, because even with its defenses, it can't handle the lazy shell. Also, did I just see that we had 89 flowers? Is that our max? 89 of 89? Okay, that's why. We didn't get all 99 flowers, guys. Sorry, everybody. I'm sure we could have. There's probably another flower tab or jar out there somewhere. Some more loose ones. I feel like a failure. Alright. That's back, but we're going to keep going to the face. At least for the moment. Oh, his defense is better, though. Maybe his defense is higher when... wait a minute. We can just do therapy. Maybe his defense is higher when the body's actually active. There we go. Good thing, huh? Magic. Oh no. Let's avoid the mystery box, because it counterattacks and makes us sad. Guys, I think Smithy's too smart for us. He's barely attacking the princess. It's like he knows. And the one time he did, he hit her with a cannon. And it actually did enough to hurt her. Another psychedelic freak out. Mario is super muted. I guess we'll heal. Since he could use some health too. Alright, here we go. Is this a counterattack or is it just his turn when this happened? Well, now we'll never know. This thing again. So they're buffs. Yeah. Could have defended or something, but I'd rather just get the damage in. To be honest. 13. Princess, you're out of control. Oof. What? We just reboosted him. He did 222 last time. What happened? The magic one, that's my favorite. No. Now we have to have our eyes burned again. Oh, poof. Mario, stop clowning around. I mean, let's hit him. Does good damage, but without the body having a second turn, we don't really have much to be worried about. Ooh. That's right, he's not boosted. It became apparent when he took 120 damage in one shot. Oh no, he's burning with power, guys. We're gonna attack the body in that spot just to make sure we're not prompting a counterattack. Because even boosted, I think it would kill Gino. It would be very close. I think it would. Come on, mage form. Oh, that's the tank again. Stupid, can't you tell what you are? Yeah, get wrecked. Let's not provoke an attack there. Magnum. That's a one-hit kill move. It's not great. For us, it's probably pretty great for Smithy. He probably sits at home thinking about it and he's like, yes, that's super great. Alright, Princess will get to do something this turn after we attack twice. This is where range of actually needing to heal. We should be almost there. I don't remember how much health that our buddy Smithy has, but it's a chunk. The body damage doesn't count towards the total, if I remember correctly. It's just the head damage spread out across the heads. It's not like you're killing heads one by one. Yeah, that's an appropriate way to finish it, don't you think? Switch to mage form just long enough to take 530 points of damage to the dome. It's not possible. I don't believe it. Send the last one way up high. Okay, but first we have to do this little dance. You guys get in the dance position. And just in case you want confirmation, we did it. This is the Legend of the Seven Stars, after all, so they probably wanted to show us. Oh god, seizure, oh no. Oh, Polygon, why? Porygon, I messed up. Good work, everybody. Star Road's back to normal, which means we can get to Bowser's Castle more quickly. And get away from me. And this is why he can't be in Smash Brothers, I guess. Even though he seems like a really easy pick to put in. Has a built-in moveset. But he's going back to heaven, so I guess he can't smash with his friends. Mario's like, "Bah? What happened?" Catch it. You catch it. Now you. Now you. We get one last look at Mario's stupid face. Look at his dumb face. One more time. Just a reminder, we have all 7-star pieces. Gino's got him. He's taking them with him. To the moon! Exor still standing in the castle. He's been dead for hours. Sora's starting to smell a little bit. Oh, goodbye. Get wrecked. You know, Bowser actually's got a picturesque spot. It's got to be worth a lot of money, that castle. It's not the most accessible, but it's some prime real estate. And now we do the vintage 90s Nintendo credits montage kind of thing where we go check in on everybody, see how they're doing. Mal's got a cape. There's some kind of weird giant crown flower thing behind him. He's back with his parents, so that's nice. Bowser's hard at work. That Shy Guy's got his stupid clown car thing, though. He saw it. He's pissed. I think the Shy Guy wasn't doing that intentionally. He just accidentally got stuck in it or something, or somebody pulled a prank on him, put him in when he was sleeping. He's freaking out. Jonathan Jones gets his own spot in the pre-credit sequence, just to stand at the sunset and look like a badass. Because he's a badass. He could be in Smash. Yoshi, #1 cheater. Croco tried, but he's made friends with the old jerks. They can go be jerks together while the other Yoshis are just being weird and incesty. I'll be honest, I don't know how Yoshi sex works. I don't even want to know. We never did go back and help Todovsky with his second song. We could have. We didn't, because screw Todovsky. And screw Frog Fuchsius, too. Meanwhile, if this was not your OTP, you can totally ship them now if you want. Booster and Valentina, yes, no. Sniffits and Dodo, sure, why not? He had a book. Dodo was prepared to wed them. There's actually a hidden scene you can find with the two of them before the credits. If you go back to Booster's tower, they're out there on the balcony where you fought the knife and the other guy. Juggler or whatever. Yoshi looking freaky in 2.5D. A wink from Mario because he thinks you're super cute. And now we begin the side-scrolling credits. And there's Luigi. Luigi's in the game, everybody. We were talking about where he was this whole time. Turns out he was practicing his baton twirling, which was very helpful when faced with the end of the world. It seemed like it was useful for... I can't, sorry. So let's talk about this game. At the outset, I said this is one of my favorites. It does have a special spot for me because it was something I played as a kid. I was probably, 12, 13. Around that age. Talking about that reminds me that I'm getting super old. The one that will only stick out is probably my favorite game ever, which is Chrono Trigger, which was released in America on my birthday. I was 10 when it came out, March 11th, 1995. This was not long after that, but it was one of the final SNES games, if not the final. It's kind of weird that it came along when it did. It's weird in general. The melding of Squaresoft and Nintendo was pretty unprecedented at the time. I mean, Square had released a couple Final Fantasy games on the Super Nintendo / the Famicom, so there was a history there, but working together and combining elements and giving permission to use their characters in such weird ways was not common for Nintendo at the time. Now we've seen all sorts of weird things that you would never have imagined in the 90s, like, Sonic and Mario being in the same game and being friendly. Because, boy, in the early 90s, those two hated each other, and those two companies weren't fans of each other either. Poor Dodo. I have noticed now that in 2015, this game doesn't not hold up, but you're starting to see signs of its age. The screen tearing, the graphics are certainly not bad for the Super Nintendo, but they're not done in a style that holds up well because of the weird 2.5D perspective and whatnot. Yoko Shimomura's name misspelled slightly. It's fine. Views are sometimes optional. Don't worry about it. Still amazing that Shimomura has gone back as far as Street Fighter 2 in 1991, and now she's done all sorts of stuff. Kingdom Hearts, Xenoblade Chronicles, on and on and on. And her themes from Street Fighter 2 endure to this day. Street Fighter 4 used them on the character stages. Anyway, I don't know where this game fits in the pantheon of, like, the best games ever. I don't remember if any of us voted for it in At the Buzzer's Top 25. I don't think I did. It's a game that I like a lot, and I enjoy replaying. It's fun. I don't know if it's like a great, fantastic game, because the difficulty is so weird, how it basically oscillates between either too hard or too easy, depending on how much you know about the game. It's nice that you can basically challenge yourself and level up as little as possible, avoid those stars that let you just run over enemies. Or if you're having a hard time, you know, if you die, you get to keep the levels that you had, so you can just throw yourself at something until you have enough to beat it. It was kind of uncharted territory back then, and Jonathan Jones kicks us off in the light parade. And even if we saw a weird collaboration like this, it just won't have the same impact because it's not two titans like Square and Nintendo in the 90s, you know? There's all sorts of cool crossover games, some of which have been executed better than others. The Marvel vs. Capcom series is pretty interesting, how all those characters can fight. You can decide once and for all who could possibly beat Wolverine. Nobody can. Project X Zone, even though it was kind of a waste and a really boring game by the end, was neat, having all those characters from Capcom and Namco and Sega and so on combined. Hell, we had Tekken and Street Fighter overlap for a fighting game that was mediocre at best. So it's not impossible. We talked about Mario and Sonic. There's a lot of examples of it, but back then it was like, wait, what? An RPG with Mario? Shigeru Miyamoto. He's the best. I think this is different depending on like your certain completion of the game or something. Like they can be on a fire flower or a mushroom or a star. Maybe I'm tripping, but something in my head sticks out as that being a thing. They wave goodbye to Gino, they wave goodbye to us. It's heavily implied that Mario should definitely get some, because it has to be the only thing keeping him going. Because it's not the money. It's not the ungrateful people in the Mushroom Kingdom. You see those toads? Did you see that Chancellor? Ugh. Some lovely fireworks to send us on our way. Anyway, we're just about done. We're going to get at the end here pretty soon, and then a little after the end, kind of like Kingdom Hearts. I don't want to say Easter egg, it's not that hidden, but something bonus. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough. It's kind of fun doing a semi-short game. I mean, short. This is going to be, what, part 33, I think? I don't remember where we're at because we had that break, but not too bad, especially for an RPG, which, you know, some of those can run 40, 50, 80, 100 hours. Dragon Age, I heard some people were like 150 or some nonsense. Sometimes a compact experience is fine. I like getting value, don't get me wrong, but maybe this will inspire you to play this game yourself. You've had it spoiled for you, but then again, it's been out for 18 years or something. Play it yourself, experience it, enjoy it. See why Gino should be in Smash Brothers. And if you sit at the screen for, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. So as always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the series, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We can always use more people watching. Like this video in particular to be like, hey, thumbs up. You did it. You beat the game even though you were too strong not to. Way not to screw up, Chris. I understand. I respect it. In any case, thanks for tuning in. We will see you in the next series.